Shout out to everybody. Your boy is back. I do want to say this. Let's chill for a minute before we get into all the drama. Chill for a minute, then. Funk's lit. Hey, it's lit. Shout out to everybody. Your boy is back. I do want to say this though. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of drama going on. You know what I mean? Y'all know what we got to do. I'm having a little bit too much fun with this this thing. No diss. But it is what it is. Y'all know what we gotta do. Get mad, get mad, get mad. Bad news told everything. Wait a minute. 100% accuracy. Officer TWORK knows. He told everything. Wait a minute. Cheese in the chat, please. Cheese up in this chat. Gorgonzola. Officer TWORK knows everything. Clone O's knowledge of foot. I do want to put that out there. Shout out to everybody. Clone told them detectives everything. He said, what do I have to say to go home? No diss. I'm just saying what it is. Shout out to Clone. Before we get started, bad news. Popped up out of that hospital bed, ran down that hallway and saw Officer TWORK and said, wait.
Turn that body cam off and hand me that binder.
Officer TWORK obliged. Bad news. Opened up that binder. saw that list of suspects in that photo lineup. Shout out. You know what I mean? And pointed out number 4. He did Thug Life. I do want to put that out there. I'm sorry. Can we listen to this song one more time before we get to the drama? One more time. Cassidy been wildin'. We got the battle rap streets lit. Check this song. Shout out to whoever made that song. It's lit. I do want to say that. I'm sorry, Clean. You got to get your rocks. Rocks in the chat for Clean. Paper, please. Can we get some rocks in the chat? No diss. I do want to say that Clean has been stealing from the battle rap community for years now. You know what I'm saying? Running off on deposits, not battling, having an excuse. It is what it is. Get your rocks clean. Baby bottles in the chat, please, for Chess. Can we get some baby bottles in the chat for Chess? Shout out to Chess. You know what I'm saying? No diss. Chess has been choking. And I'm trying to look for the right appropriate baby noise for Chess. He has to be burped before his battle. Shout out to Chess. You know what I mean? The battle rapper that had a lot of promise, but just continued to choke and throw up in battles. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. We only gonna do a couple more. Who needs this smoke right now? Boxing gloves in the chat, please. Shout out to Official. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Official real rap. No diss. I do want to say, if you battle Official, make sure you know if you talk crazy about her family in any type of way in a battle, then you can get the binks. Boom, bow, boom, big boop, boop, big. She hit Coffee Brown with the bicycle kick, Liu Kang style. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to official that did that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Liu Kang did say that. Shout out to official. Coffee in the chat, please. No diss. Can we get some coffee up in this chat? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coffee Brown. Coffee Brown did a dedicated snitch blog, snitching on all the bloggers that was on that live stream. Officer T. Ward knows. I'm just saying, Coffee Brown got that email. Shout out to her. You know what I mean? No diss. She got that email. And I guess they were going to press legal action, and Coffee Brown said, wait, I will tell you everybody that was on that live, PIPERBOY Williams, Angry Fan, official, Polo, she went off. You know what I mean? Shout out to her, doing a dedicated snitch blog. It is what it is. Shout out, let's get a special Officer T. Ward for her. Officer T. Ward knows. I'm just saying, no diss. Now, let's get into this blog real quick. Let me take these off. As far as, it's a lot of things going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out if I want to do multiple blogs or just get mostly everything out in this one. I do want to say this though, right? Kanan, he did the interview with Keo. You know, shout out to Keo. He did an interview with him, and he kind of, you know, talked about DNA for a brief period of time, and he kind of didn't understand why DNA. You know, I'm not dissing you. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Y'all popular in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like that. He was talking about DNA. He didn't understand why DNA was trying to reach out to him to do like a documentary and nothing like that. And they haven't resolved their issues. I seen a blog, I think it was Chris Unbiased, right? Shout out to Chris Unbiased. He was talking about the issue between DNA and Kanan. And he showed a clip of the M3S3 of DNA, kind of talking about Kanan a little bit and saying they kind of haven't resolved their issues or whatever. Kanan did show me. Kanan, I don't know if you want me to put this out. You know what I mean? No diss. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Kanan did show me the messages between him and DNA. You know what I mean? That DNA was kind of glossed over, you know what I mean, everything, and kind of was trying to do something else. But Kanan, I don't know. It seemed like Kanan still has some unresolved things. I will say that, you know what I mean? And I think he probably would have wanted them to talk about stuff. So I think there is a little bit of misconception, you know, because we hear their sides, you know what I mean, a little bit. But I mean, I don't know. I've seen the messages, and it seemed like that Sean wasn't really not open to talking to DNA and nothing like that. It just seems like DNA wasn't really, you know what I mean? I don't know. He didn't put too much emphasis on talking about certain things. I don't know. I don't want to say all the contents of the text messages or whatever, but I do want to say it's a little bit of misconception about Kanan. He's not capping about some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying DNA is capping, but Kayshawn's not capping about some stuff. So I do want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen a little bit of what DNA was saying in the M3S3. Shout out to him, you know, with that. But before we get to the topics, can we do one more? I'm sorry. I know I'm trying not to keep everybody with a 12-minute intro. Can we do one more intro, please? I'm sorry. Waves in the chat, please. Can we get some waves in the chat? I'm sorry. Byron Blake dropped some more info. I don't know. Can we get some yes ma'ams up in his chat, please? No diss. I just want to say this. Shout out to Sue Surf. He and Mr. Whipple had a conversation, and Sue Surf said, I am done with these rolling 60s. You know what I'm saying? I just want to move on with my life. It's just an intro. It's waves in the chat. Surf can get out and go crazy on me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Waves in the chat. Mr. Whipple and Surf went up in front of that judge. I'm sorry. I know y'all got the slick walks and all that in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to do this one. You know what I mean? Shout outs. And he was asked, was he crossing state lines, selling that white girl that powder with members and associates? And he said, yes, ma'am. Oh, Lord, giving up them overt acts. Shout out to Sue Surf. No diss. You know what I'm saying? He was asked, was he a leader, one of the leaders of the gang that is under racketeering and all of that? And he said, yes, ma'am. He was also asked if he was conspiring with members and associates. You know, this is all Math Hoffa's fault. This is Math Hoffa, this is your fault. No diss about it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just blaming you. He was asked if he was conspiring to commit crimes in furtherance of the gang. And Sue Surf said, yes, ma'am. It's over. It is over. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Now, I do want to say this though, right? New Jersey Twerk, right? He didn't show up to the battle. He was supposed to have a battle with Serious Jones on the Nexus card. He didn't show up to the battle. You know what I mean? People hit me up like, yo, what's up? Like, he didn't show up to the battle. You know, I'm hearing a lot, you know, but it's like right around the time, it's like he loses to Loaded Lux. He has a battle with Eazy the Block Captain. He doesn't do the battle with Eazy the Block Captain. So now the culture's like, yo, what's going on? Like, he was grieving or whatever was going on with him. I don't want to delineate or take away from what he was going through. You know what I mean? But he ends up popping up with a battle with Serious Jones, like headlining the card, and he didn't show up to the battle. You know, so yesterday when I found this out, I was going to go live like, oh, he didn't show up. It is over. He didn't show up. It is over. It's a wrap. I was going to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. But I ended up hitting up Anwar, and I'm just like, yo, I don't know what I said, but I hit him up. And Anwar is basically telling me, like, New Jersey Twerk was trying to catch the flight. Like, he was there. The flights got delayed. I don't know if this had anything to do with it, because y'all know, and this is not me making an excuse for New Jersey Twerk. It's what it is. Remember when there was a government shutdown, like, recently, and a lot of flights were delayed, you know what I mean? And people were, like, held up for hours and, you know, even days, like, missing their flights and stuff like that. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. The only reason I'm giving some credence to it is because my daughter just took a flight to Cleveland, Ohio from Nashville, Tennessee, and there was a big delay. You know what I mean? So it's like airline companies are still trying to get back to normal. FAA, all of that, they still trying to get back to normal. And there was a big delay, you know what I mean? That's affecting people from Nashville and Cleveland and all of that. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, but from what I understand, he was there trying to take the flight. So I don't know. I seen Serious Jones said something about it. You know what I mean? Like that the battle didn't happen, you know, so, but he didn't really get too crazy about New Jersey Twerk. I don't know if Serious Jones might know that. Hold on, let me see. Some more info just came in. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess Beasley and all of them know about it. So I don't know. We'll see if they end up doing an interview. If they don't do any interview, then they know just about as well as everybody else it is a flight delay. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I don't care, New Jersey Twerk. You were supposed to fly there or drive. No diss. Sorry. Rent a car. Drive fast, 105 miles an hour to get there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to New Jersey Twerk. I'm just joking. But I think it was a flight delay. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the somebody said the audio is crispy. Shout out to I'm spending money on this, man. It is what it is. Your boy about to start a politics channel and all that. I gotta get everything good, you know? Too many politicians starting to know your boy. But yeah, so that's what's up with that. So y'all tell me if you believe it. This is coming from Anwar, you know, so I did want to give him an opportunity because I do have his, you know, phone number or whatever, you know what I mean? Before I said that. Sometimes I just say things without hitting people up, you know what I mean? It just is what it is. It just depends on how I feel, you know what I mean? But shout out to them. We'll see if they end up making that up. But there's quite a few battles that New Jersey Twerk has to make up, you know, so we'll end up seeing what happens in the future. URL, And I'm kind of in agreement. I think Chris said something like in one of his vlogs, he was just like, yo, he's got a lot of battles to make up. You know what I mean? Why don't y'all, try to make up some of these battles like TWORK versus Av or whatever, you know what I mean? Instead of just booking new battles. I think that's something that they probably should look into. You know what I mean? I'm with him on that. You know what I mean? So y'all tell me what y'all think. As far as some Jersey Twerk, man, you got fans out here that want to see you battle and things are happening. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let's look at this. Your boy had the intro is a little long. Let me look at the title and see. Do I have to go in on somebody? What's going on? All right. So I talked about K-Shine. Cassidy. Shout out to Cassidy, right? Y'all are not gonna like what I'm gonna say, right? And it's what it is at this point. I think Cassidy, like I said, I think he's doing irreparable damage to Eazy the Block Captain. What he's doing right now, I heard the interview that Cassidy had with Angry Fan. I heard the interview that Cassidy had with ARP, right? And I feel like right now, like he is stripping away the street credibility from Eazy. One of the things that made Eazy, I feel like a dangerous opponent. Not only was he good, right? A student of the game, like he really studied the art. He's willing to market it and promote. But now it's, it was the believability, the street element, right? And Cassidy is on full attack of the street element. I'm just saying what it is. No diss of what Cassidy is doing, right? I just listened to an interview and he's talking to Angry Fan and he was just like, yo, like what believability he got? Like he got punched. He lying all the time. Like what believability he got? Like he gets caught with a blicky. He tosses it and puts it in Zan's purse and all. Like he's wildin'. You know what I mean? Like who does that to people? Like he is stripping away what's going on with Eazy. I'm just saying what it is, man. And I hit Eazy up. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I was just like, I think I asked him something. He ignored one of them, right? I think I asked him something like, yo, like you could do like, if you want to do an interview, whatever, like hit me up. I think he ignored that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I don't want to. Let me see. Let me go back. I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. But then I said, when is the promo gonna start? He said, not even in the country. Right? That's what he texted me. He said he's not in the country. I turn around. I see him at an Eagles game or something. Like Eazy. It is promo time, Eazy. Cassidy has been wildin'. You know what I'm saying? This is not time for the Eagles game. It is not time for the Eagles. It's Eazy. Worry about the Eagles later. You know what I'm saying? Right now, like to me, man, I think it's a situation, right? Because the way that interview went with him and Angry Fan is pretty bad. Y'all need to go watch it. Go to Angry Fan's channel after that. I was gonna react to it. Cassidy was in his bag, seeing a bunch of bad words. I don't know. I do want to make like $2 from this video, right? But Cassidy was wildin', man. Like he was wildin' on you, Eazy. He's like, yo, why do y'all even believe Bull? Like, why do y'all like, bro, he's a pigeon. He's a Pottsfield pigeon. Like, bro, like they putting pigeons in the chat. Eazy, they putting pigeons in the chat. They wilding in this chat. Cassidy has turned the tables. He has. You know what I mean? And he's saying like, yo, he's a pigeon. Like he ain't even coming out to refute none of this. He can't say what block he from. Where is he from? Where was he trapping from? Believability. What are y'all talking about? He is wildin'. He is no diss. Just saying. You know what I mean? I feel like, and I know what people are saying, right? Like, oh, battle wise, like I see everything. I see the positive, I see the negative, right? The positive, people saying like, yo, Cassie's promo is on point. Like he made Eazy look crazy in the face off. And you know what I'm saying? Like right now, like he could just go up there and just talk and still win the battle. Like he gonna have the whole Philly behind him. That's the positive. The other hand of it, people are saying like, oh, well, Eazy's still a better battler. Like he's still gonna win and all of this. So I see both sides of it. I think this is going to be a problem for Eazy. And the reason why, when Eazy, if you go back, now people go, like, the more Cassidy talks, the more I'm thinking they're probably going to go back and watch your battles, Eazy. The more he talks, the more he brings more credence to what some of these guys were saying, like Calico in his battle versus you, right? Or what he's saying, like, you ain't really like repping where you from and all of that. And then the Reed battle of him versus you, where people already got that as a debatable battle. And what he's saying, things like, you know, you ain't even really from where you from and you haven't corrected that. You know, people might go back and watch that battle like, oh no, Reed probably really did win this battle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then he's breaking down, because I think, so what people want to say about Cassidy is like, okay, he hasn't won the majority of his battles since he's been back. You know what I'm saying? People are saying he lost to Goods, he lost to Hitman, he lost to Arsenal, you know what I'm saying? Like, since he's been back, you know what I mean? How I look at it, I think he won against Disaster. I think he's got a debatable with Goods. You know what I'm saying? You can go either way on that. I think the culture, for the most part, you know, they wanted to, you know, it was a lot of Avengers. I don't know. When you read it back, Cassidy won, like, reading it, right? Battling, it's you know what I'm saying? You can go either way with that battle, right? So I got him beating Disaster. I got him having the debatable with Goods. I think he beat Hitman. I know y'all gonna get mad at me. It is what it is, thug life. You gotta be mad at somebody, so get mad at me. No diss. I'm not gonna get mad at y'all, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I think he beat Hitman. You know what I mean? I'm back and forth about that battle, but every time I watch it, it's like, I think he might have won that battle. It's just my 100% accuracy. Sorry, don't get mad. I'm back and forth with it, right? But so he won against Disaster, debatable with Goods, and then it's the debatable with Hitman, or not won the battle with Hitman. He lost versus Arsenal. So this is what people say about Cassidy, right? But then when you look at Eazy's last, like, let's just say his last 5-6 battles, all right? It's like he lost to Geechee. He lost to Charlie Clips. He lost to John, which he's going to argue he won to John. The first time I watched it, I thought Eazy might have won. Second time, you know what I'm saying, I thought John won. So he lost that one. He lost to Shotgun Should. You know, so it's like, if you're talking about the people's last 5-6 battles, you know what I mean? Like, they kind of, you know what I mean? And the low-key similar boat, you know what I mean? So it's like, the way Cassidy is breaking down, like, a lot of this stuff is very interesting. Not only did he dominate the face-off, you know what I mean? Now he's dominating the marketing aspect. And when Cassidy is saying stuff like, yo, where is Bull? Where is he at? You know what I mean? He's supposed to be the algorithm. He's supposed to be like, why am I doing all the marketing and promotion? Why am I on everybody's channel? Y'all don't even have to ask me to get on the channels. I'm just on y'all channels. Y'all talking, you know, negative about me at times, and I'm not giving y'all a problem. I'm still getting on all of y'all channels. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's supposed to be the energy. Where is Bull? Him saying stuff like that is powerful. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I mean? Y'all tell me what y'all think. And he's saying things like, yo, what believability does Bull have? Like, he still haven't gotten his get back with Papoose. Like, if he want to talk about the problems that me and Gilly had, how is he talking about a problem that me and Gilly had when I met with Gilly in person after we had an on-camera issue? I didn't run from Bull. Like, I met up with him, like, and we talked it out like men, and we still cool to this day. When he's saying things like that, it's kind of, he's chipping away, you know what I mean, at Eazy, at your legacy. So by him putting all of this stuff out, the Pottsville Pigeons, and he's got all these people riding with him from Philly right now, and you're not saying anything, it's not looking good. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you at the Phillies game, you was in another country, came back to Phillies game, short period of time. I don't know. I know you and Remy got money now. I don't know, you know, how y'all do it, private jets and something. I don't know, you know, but that you still got a battle coming up. Part of the battle is the marketing and promotion leading to the battle. You can sway fans' opinions before the battle. And I feel like Geechee didn't really do this, right? Like before he battled Eazy, right? Other than the face-off, like they had a pretty good face-off and Geechee was wilding in the face-off, whatever, right? Pretty good face-off. But when the battle hit, Eazy was not trash in that battle. He wasn't. He was actually good in that battle. Geechee Gotti won the battle, right? Because he knew how to use that third round against Eazy to, you know, have the culture affected by it. And then I think Eazy, if I go back, I think Eazy might have won the first. Geechee might have got the second and third. Because I think, yeah, Geechee might have got the second and third because Eazy was trying to talk about something that was going on with like some court stuff that didn't pan out or so. I don't know, but Geechee got the second and third. But a lot of what people were waiting for was, what was he going to say to Remy? I'm just saying what it is. Right? That's what a lot of people was waiting for. Now you got Cassidy. He doesn't only have, like, he's doing interviews with Knowledge to God, talking about, oh, Remy was at my house or at the studio eating cereal. I knew Remy before he even knew. Now people are going to want to know. At least me. I don't know. Like, messy is what it is a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap fan. Want to hear everything. But he's just like, yo, you know, she was, you know what I mean? We was that cool that I knew her, like she was comfortable. She eating cereal around me. You know what I mean? So not saying nothing, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying like they was cool like that. So people want to know, like, what is he going to say about Remy? What is he going to say about Eazy? You know what I mean? The street credibility. Is he bringing a Pottsville pigeon? What is it? Mascot. He's saying he's going to bring a mascot, a Pottsville pigeon mascot. People want to see all of this stuff. Cassidy, and then you got Reed Dollars, Zan, all of these Philly people, Texaco. You know what I'm saying? Saying you're not from Philly, right? So it's like you're not coming out to shut that down. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like, and then now he's saying you got ghostwriters. And Angry Fan is asking him, like, what you mean he got ghostwriters? Where'd you hear that from? He's like, I ain't got to tell you where I'm hearing that from, all my sources. I'm just telling you what it is. What I say is valid. He got ghostwriters. He's saying all of this, and you're not saying anything? And this is the biggest battle. This ain't like a regular battle. I know it's what it is. This ain't a regular battle. This is not you. New Jersey Twerk was going to be a big battle. This is bigger than that. Bro, I was at the bar as players in Nashville, right? Somebody hit me, like, not hit me up, but I was drinking, you know what I'm saying, chilling. I don't even drink like that, you know what I mean? And somebody's like, yo, they talking about Cassidy battling. This is how big he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Pause, whatever y'all want to say. You know what I mean? This is how, like, big of an artist he is. People are talking about this. You know, and it's like, yo, if you can out-market him or at least clear up some of what he's saying, you know what I mean? And one of the biggest battles of your life, this is the biggest battle of your life. Whether or not you think you're going to win or not. He's out here doing damage. He on 15 minutes of fame. And as you tell me you're in the country and I look online and you at an Eagles game. You say you out the country. Is TBL paying $20? They must be paying a lot of money for y'all to be battling. And Cassie is showing like, yo, they paid me good. They did good business. I'm marketing and I'm promoting. Eazy's like, I got my money. I'm at a Phillies game or whatever game. I don't know. You know, so, and he's like doing interviews, doing damage. Algorithm has shifted. It's Cassidy. Now, I'm sure when you go live, there's going to be a lot of people in there. But what they're going to want to hear, now you got so many things that's not been talked about. You got him saying you're a Pottsville pigeon. Now he's saying like, yo, you had the burner. The cops knew you had the burner. You put the burner on Zan. He's saying this. He said you ain't from Philly. You know what I'm saying? He said you got ghostwriters. John the Don is accusing Remy of messing with Math Hoffa. Like, now all of this stuff is out. And it's like, by the time you start marketing promotion, it's going to be so much negative against you. When it hits the battle, Cassie ain't got to do nothing but talk and win the battle, I feel like. Am I wrong about that? Let me know. No diss. Seem like Cassidy's he's winning, gang. You know what I'm saying? But if that and it's what he's saying that happened with Xander, is that true? And maybe that's why she's mad. I don't know. We broke down her interview, and it seemed like she was scoring for some other things. But if that happened, that could be like a reason for her to be mad. You know what I mean? But I don't know what's going on. It's like Cassie is just whop, 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 whop all day long in media. And you're not algorithm easy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Right now, if you ask me who's going to win the battle, I'm sorry, I'm going Cassidy 2-1. It is what it is. Get mad. Get mad, everybody. He might win. He might win this battle. Y'all didn't think he was going to win versus Disaster. He beat him, right? Y'all didn't think he was going to win against Hitman Holla. Got the first round clear. Y'all can argue the second and third if y'all want. Cassie might have won that battle. But he never should have got the first round in that battle. If he was as bad as y'all said, like he wasn't going up against no bad news. I'm sorry, bad news. He wasn't going up against no bad news or nothing like that. Bad news told everything. I didn't say that. The soundboard. Bad news told everything. I don't know. The soundboard's acting crazy. He's not going up against bad news or nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going up against Hitman Holla, and he got a round. When Hitman Holla is known to get the first round. So, and this is him taking mad time off and then coming back and battle and taking time off and come. And y'all are like active battle rappers. So it's like, we ain't about to sit here and just be like, he's just complete trash. I'm not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, can we get up there and get a first round from Hitman Holla and have a debatable battle? Can we get up there and beat Disaster? I could probably beat Disaster in a battle. I'm sorry, Disaster. Don't call me. I could probably beat you in a battle. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Goods. He got a debatable with Goods. And this is somebody y'all's trying to tell me in my comment section is trash. He's out marketing. He's giving y'all a lot of free like entertainment right now. I don't know. I think Eazy might end up getting into a situation to where, and then he's breaking down like, yo, he can't even rap. He got one or two syllables when he raps. You know, and then can't even lie, and then you die. Like, he's breaking down how you rap, Eazy. No diss. And it's like he just keeps all day long in beat. Even ARP, when he was interviewing Cassidy, and Cassidy's like, where is Bull? This is the biggest battle of his life. Why is he not saying anything to the fans? Where is he at? When Cassidy is saying this, ARP is like, I mean, I even had to say something on Twitter about it. You know what I mean? It's just like, it looks like Cassidy got him in hiding. I don't know if that's what it is, or maybe he's just chilling, but it looks like he's got you in hiding. Because I think it's going to be very difficult to win an argument against Cass, especially after that face-off. But he's taking those face-off points, and he's doubling down and tripling down, and now he's been stripped all the Philly credibility away. And now he's stripping the street credibility away. Now he's saying he's got ghostwriters, and now he's stripping away his writing away. Then he's talking about the Hurricane dude, like, you know what I mean, alleged situation. Like, he is going in. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I mean? Go watch him and the Angry Fan interview. Why not Eazy? Do an interview with Angry Fan. You know what I'm saying? See what he says. Do it with somebody else. See what they say. Maybe you wait. I don't know. We'll see. But he's wilding. Maybe you're gonna light up tonight. I don't know. You said it's Monday, it's the next week. Maybe you're gonna light up tonight, go crazy. But right now, Cassie is dominating. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Before we get out of here, I do want to say this. Can we listen to a track one more time? It's just lit. Shout out to Cash, shout out to Eazy. They got a battle coming up. You know what I'm saying? We all tuned in. Want to hear about it.
To a new city, paper city. Rolling with my team, you seen with me. It's been us against the
shout outs, you know what I'm saying? But I'm out. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. I'm just a blogger. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan. I'm just a fan with a camera. That's it. You know what I mean? We want to see marketing and promotion both sides of the table. You know what I mean? Y'all don't get all in y'all feeling. I know people be mad on media and talking and all that. Don't be getting all y'all feelings about it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all do, whatever. Y'all talk, we talk back. You know, but the fans want to, like, why are we paying to see this battle? Cassidy is making us want to pay to see this battle. I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about catching a bootleg. I don't know Chilla. I don't know Chilla. You know what I'm saying? We ain't following each other. You know what I mean? So I was like, I might catch the bootleg, catch it, you know, whatever, Eazy ain't marketing, whatever, you know what I mean? Cassidy got me to the point, I gotta see this. I'm gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? And I might break it down, you know what I mean? Round for round until, you know what I mean? I don't know. TBO will be releasing battles the next day. Shout out to them. But I'm gonna buy it anyway. I'm gonna support this one. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody. Shout out to Cassidy. You have proved once again, you are the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? You are the energy. You know what I mean? It can't be denied. At this point, it can't be denied. Like, that face-off was insane. And then now we're at this point. You know what I mean? So we'll see if Eazy starts marketing, promoting, and going crazy, getting into his toxic back. We'll see. But right now, it's one-sided. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cassidy.